All right, hang on, chat. Give me just a second here. I'm trying to figure something out. There we go. Wait, no, this is not it. Chat, I'm having technical difficulties. Give me just a second. You in live control room. There we go. All right, we're here. Sick. What up, fam? Good morning. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Holy moly. Had to run up the gas station to get my Celsius, chat. Leave me alone. I know I'm a little late, but we needed the Celsius. Brandon, good morning. Mr. Bond, good morning. Good morning. They ain't good for you? No, they're not. But they're good for my taste buds. Chat, we just I got some new accounts to activate. I need to activate them real quick. I'm gonna do that. I ended up passing 5 Top Step accounts last night, and I haven't activated them yet. So I need to get them activated, and I'll trade them alongside my Tradify accounts. I wish you could activate like all 5 at the same time. It's pretty annoying. You have to do it like individually. Like, let me just activate all at once. That way, I don't have to spend a whole hour activating each individual account, brother. Holy moly. You tore up your stomach as a teenager drinking a bunch of monsters and venoms. Yeah, the monsters, yeah, those are horrible. I feel like those are worse than Celsius. I mean, well, I don't feel like I know they are. I know they're worse. All right, I got one more to activate here. And then we're good to go. Nas is looking rippy, chat. Nas looking real rippy. All right, should be good. Let's go top step X real quick. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, cool. There we go. Let's go to copy trading. Make that 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful. Enable. All right, and we're set. One thing I am gonna do though is set a personal daily loss limit of 550. And then in these accounts, if I do ever hit 650 in these, that would be good for me there. Actually, you know what? I don't really like doing that because generally, like, I only take trades that I know I'm comfortable with. So sometimes that makes me more than that. So I'm just gonna do the personal daily loss limit, and it's gonna liquidate and block me. And I'm not gonna do the enable trailing because that's just no bueno. All right, we should be good there. So personal daily loss limit set to 550 on these. That'll lock me out if I ever hit that. Hopefully I don't. Bang, bang. We set. All right, chat. I got to share the stream. I have been all over the place. Holy moly, chat. Give me a second. Let me share the stream out. I should have already had my Celsius. Me going to the gas station just made me late on everything today. All right, content, view. Oh, wait, okay, YouTube. Let me get it shared in Discord, and then from there, chat, I'm good. I'm good. All right, share. Copy link. All right, let me put it on Twitter. There we go. All right. Done. Chat, let's look at some charts. Holy. All right. What we got going on here? We have some serious buying delta on Bookmap right now. Serious buying. Let's take a look at. Also, I need to make sure this is all set. We're gonna do 5 micros. Oops, MNQ. Okay. There we go. Set to 5. MNQs, number of contracts 5. There we go. Take a look at Bookmap here. We got a lot of liquidity stacking higher. Lots of liquidity stacking higher. We might just be. Chad, there's 176 contracts and they have a 155. 155. There's 176. What up, Jordan? Wowzers. Definitely going to be watching the 155 level up there for those 176 contracts. Could be a level that we navigate to. So I'm going to be watching that. And a little bit of sellers coming through here. Need to look at financial juice. Just make sure there's no news. We have consumer confidence at 9. So that's going to be that's going to move the market a little bit. Probably put in some volatility. Getting a pullback here. On the ES, there's 545 contracts at 62. Those are about to get filled. Those just got filled. On the ES now, there's 156 contracts sitting up at 75. There's some volume into the market today. 100 on the ES, 102 is 102 contracts up at 72, 154 at 75. There's more stacking at 60. There's 101 down at 53. There's some volume. We got some movement today. Go back to the NQ. Nas trying to catch a nice little pullback here. gonna be some interesting PA today. Interesting PA today. Nas catching a pretty decent pullback here. Pulling back pretty deep. Looking at the 50s here. Looking at these 50s. Dipping now down below yesterday's point of control. Or Wednesday's point of control, rather. Pretty sharp pullback. Gold is ripping right now. Gold is on the up and up. Tesla is getting smoked right now. Pulling back pretty sharply. Meta pulling back. Nvidia trying to hold. Nvidia could start pulling back here. But Meta and Facebook are both getting smoked. Interesting. Chad, if you haven't already, do me a favor, smash the like button. Helps the stream more than you may think. Pushes the YouTube algo out to more people to get more eyes on the stream. So do me a favor, smash the like button with some serious authority. Have a thumb war with it. ST, good morning. Nas with a pretty sharp pullback here. We have news coming up here in about 7 minutes or so. 7 minutes. We have consumer confidence. Nas just keeps on pulling back. Chat may just wait for price to come down to like 950s. That's 950s here is point of control on the week. So I mean, if we're about 100 points from that. Yeah. So we might wait and see if we can pull down to there. and watch how price reacts. I don't really want to chase a short here. I'd rather just wait for it to come down and test that level. But this could be pretty interesting. The news at 9 could send us lower there. Okay. Is he in his high chair? Okay. G-Man, what up? Good morning. Good morning. Yes. Caught a gold trade last night? Yes, I did. I ended up passing the 5 top step accounts and got those passed. I just activated them this morning. That's because you had it last year, man. Freaking missed it. Yeah, dude, gold ended up getting smoked. I'll show you the trade I took though. I didn't actually take the short. I ended up taking the long. While we wait on news here, I'll just kind of walk you through like what I took. Go to Q here. All right, so I was very much counter trend on this, but I ended up taking this. Wait, was it this long? Yeah, it was this long. Was it that long? Yeah, yeah, it was this long. I ended up waiting for so the gold ended up just getting smoked, right? It just ended up getting smoked pretty hard, and I waited for this sweep here, and once we got this sweep, I looked for a little bit of strength coming out of this, and so once we swept it, saw a little bit of strength, I ended up taking a long and ended up just riding that thing. I mean, let me make sure that is the right one. Yeah. Okay, sorry, chat. Wait, that was the wrong one. It was this one. Here we go. Here we go. It was a sweep here and ended up taking the long here. That's what it was. I can't go back to my evals and look at my executions because they're closed. But this was the long. So we swept here. I end up taking the long, and we ripped higher. And that's where I end up. This is where I end up passing the accounts. Was right here, off this long. I just missed. I missed this short, which I know. I think that's what you were wanting to was this short here. So I just waited for this to happen and grabbed the long there. That's what it was. What up, Bo? Oh, we have news dropping in 1 minute. Chad, if you haven't, do me a favor, smash that like button. Let's get some likes on the stream. Let's get some more likes up here. Helps the YouTube stream more than you may think. Really waiting to see what happens down here at this week's point of control. Seeing if we can get down there. That's going to be at 954. So we're about 60 points away. All right, 9 o'clock news should be dropping. Hasn't come out yet. Should be getting some movement here. Has it dropped? No? Okay. There it dropped. There we go. That's pretty lackluster. Didn't really do a whole lot. All right, let's see if we can get these 950s to come down here and test. Nvidia is now trying to pull back a little bit. Tesla is still getting smoked. Meta is getting smoked. Google getting smoked. Lots of pullbacks. Today requires some patience. I don't know if you can tell, but I've been going on like kayaking a lot and been on the river and stuff. I don't know if you can see, but because maybe the light in front of me doesn't show it, but your boy getting tan, bro. Getting a little bit of color. Oh, baby. Gonna have to spend some time out on the water more to keep this tan up. Fishing or floating? Fishing and floating, really. I have kayaks, so I go to, there's a spot on the James River up here where you can like paddle upstream because it's not like the stream isn't the current's not very strong, so you can paddle up and go as far as you want. And then so what I normally do is like I'll paddle up, and I especially do it for cardio too. It's like really good cardio. But I'll paddle upstream for a while and then hit some fishing spots on the way down. It's a lot of fun. It's super good exercise. It'll shred your arms. Like if you ever want to get your arms shredded, just go kayaking, paddle upstream for a while. It guaranteed your arms will get cut. I love kayak fishing. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I'm looking for some new spots too. There's a place. There's another river up here, the Finley River. I'm gonna go check out some spots there and see if I can find some good fishing spots. I want to do some swimming, but the problem with the rivers now is like the water is so high because we've had just incredible amount of rain. I mean, we've had so much rain up here. And so all the rivers, all the waters are like super high. The lakes are super high. There's a place called Moonshine Beach up here. It's on a lake. Just a little man-made beach, you know. But the whole like Moonshine Beach Park is underwater. Literally, it's underwater because we've had so much rain. So Moonshine Beach is like temporarily closed because you'd have to go scuba diving to hang out at it. 30 inches in 2 months, that doesn't surprise me. I imagine so. I would imagine that we would have some record rainfall this year with as much rain as we've had. It's a lot. All right, we're still pulling back here, down to the 22,000s. I'm still waiting for these 950s. I want to see us get down here before I start thinking of anything to take. I'm not really interested in any of this, or shorting this. I want to see what happens down here at 950s. It's also Friday too, chat, aka don't fuck it up Friday. So I'm being very patient and waiting for just like one good setup that I can take a trade off of here. Look like we might actually come down on these 950s. So if I can get that and we show a little bit of strength down here, we may look for longs. Chat, there's so much drama on Twitter and in the proper space right now. Holy moly. There is so much shit going on. I swear, dude, like the whole prop firm ministry, they're just a bunch of drama queens. Jesus Christ. It's like every time I get on Twitter, there's somebody bitching about something or somebody. And then it just turns into like a big like Twitter war. Because then everybody gets involved. So toxic it is, man. Twitter is very toxic. Especially for the prop firm space right now. All right, still waiting for these 950s. Chat, do we come down to the 950s or no? I think so. We're 46 points away. Would like to see us come down to these 950s and take a little something there. Everybody's attacking Kellyanne right now on Twitter. For promoting Thrive. And then them closing within a month. They literally opened and then closed within a month. Oh my gosh. That's gotta be the quickest like rug pull ever for a prop firm. So now Kellyanne's getting attacked by everybody. This is why I stay away from I'm guilty of like promoting a new prop firm because I did it with Top One. Granted, Top One's they're still going. Seems like they're still going strong. But I'm no longer doing that. Like I'm no longer. That's why I stepped away. I literally stepped away from Top One within like 2 weeks of them opening, and so I just can't do it. Can't do it. I'd rather promote long lasting firms like Tradeify or My Funded Futures, Apex. What else? Take Profit. Do I still have my Top One Futures account? Actually, no. I took 3 payouts out of them. And the last payout that I took, I really dwindled it down. Those accounts down. So I ended up blowing. I think I only left myself like 2,500 in account balance to work with. And it was like if I took one more payout, I was gonna go live. And so I traded them super aggressively and then just lost them. So don't have those anymore. I've pulled out. I will say I've pulled out a lot of money from Top One. I mean, I'm like I've only spent I only spent like 1,500 with them, and I've pulled out like over 20 grand in payouts with them. So like I am mega net positive with them. I just don't want to promote them right now. But to spend like 1,500 and be 20 grand and pull out 20 grand, like that's a hell of a ROI. That's what happened with you with your toss up XFAs. Took a more higher payout and then blew it. Yeah, that's generally what happens because like you got to think too. Nothing in trading is linear. Like you're gonna have red streaks, and so if you take a payout and dwindle your account down from it, and you go like and you have just red days after that, you're probably gonna blow it. It's just you're not blowing it because you're a bad trader. You're blowing it because you're not leaving yourself enough room to have red days. So, or to go on losing streaks. And so that's generally what it is. Really what it is. But I also like, I didn't want to really continue trading because like I with them, because I really wanted to put my focus on Tradeify and TopStep, and then also Apex here and there. But my big focus is TopStep and Tradeify. Tradeify and TopStep are my two big focuses, and so I didn't want to have like another firm as a a focus when I have TopStep, Tradeify, and then I also have Apex here and there. So eventually we'll get more TopStep evals. Yeah, I mean TopStep's a great. Granted, a lot of people talk down on TopStep now, but I will say their program is probably one of the best. I mean, they're more expensive, but if you look at it as from like a trader standpoint, I mean, they have the best program outside of cost. I mean, with Tradeify on the 100K accounts, you get more drawdown. I know that for sure. I think on the 150Ks you do. So I think you get more drawdown with Tradeify and other firms than TopStep. But I think what TopStep has that helps them stand out more so is the no consistency rule. And then also too, you can pull out more per payout as well. Try and prop shop trader. Yeah, I saw they were new. They had reached out to me too, uh, to do something. I can't do it. I can't do it. Twitter's so funny, y'all. Holy, I'm sorry. All right, so we came down to these. They came down to 68s, and we're catching a little bit of buyers out of it. We'll see if it holds. I still want to see the 950s. We got close to the 950s, and we are showing a little bit of strength. We may take the long sooner. If this starts showing some serious strength, we may have to take the long sooner. So far, not really holding. Oh, Naz, are you gonna give me 50s or not, bro? I could take a light position. I could do 3 instead of 5. Oh, not 13. Oh my gosh. Hello? If I'm gonna take an early position, I could just go light and then add into it. Man, I just really wanted to see 950s. I don't. I'm gonna hold off. I'm not gonna force this. I'm gonna hold off. If this rips from here, then it rips from here. I really want 950s. So I'm gonna hold off on taking this. They are coming down a little bit here. All right, still trying to pull back. So far, it's not holding, which is good. I want to see this come down again to those 950s, and then show some strength out of the 950s. If we still look weak coming through this, then we won't take that long. So I want to see 950s come into play, and then show a little bit of strength. All right, here we go. There's a push down to the 950s. We are sending lower. Sending lower, we pushed through this week's point of control, and we just pushed. So not taking the long yet. Right now, things look way too weak to do that. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I mean, we are shredding lower. Caught that move down up 270. Nice, GG's. Love that. Love it. Yeah. I love it. Holy. All right. We are moving and grooving down, buddy. Holy moly. Price said, screw your 950s. We're going to the 900s. What a flushy. What a flushy flush. Tesla still getting smoked? Oh, yeah. Tesla getting absolutely just wrecked. Meta getting wrecked. Google getting wrecked. Nvidia got just fucking obliterated. Everything getting smoked, chat. Everything getting smoked. All right, well, all the way down to 880. Was it 889? Chat, be right back. All right, I'm back. Sorry. All right, so we're catching a buy up out of these 880s, bro. We swept 886, buying up. Hang on, chat. My kid is on one right now. Hang on. All right, we're gonna have a guest on stream. Is all better now? Yeah. No. Yeah. Hang on, buddy. There. Now you can talk to my chat. Now you can talk to my chat. My house is erupting in chaos, guys. My wife is gone. She's at a nail appointment. And so everything is erupting. Can you say hi? Say hi. Say hi. Well, we are trying to hold these lows here. But man, everything just feels so weak. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't know if I trust this move up. Makes me a little nervous. What up, Mickey? What up, Sean? It's Mr. Chicago. Did you make money this morning? No, I have not taken a single trade yet. I made money last night. I traded gold. Well, it was in evaluations. I passed top step accounts on gold last night. But I haven't taken a single trade yet this morning. Not a one. Kind of just been waiting, letting price just play out and do its thing. Nothing. I haven't been really like overly excited to take a trade yet. Grant, this was a very powerful move down. I was really waiting to see how we acted at 950s, but I mean, you can see here we just plowed through 950s. This is this week's point of control, and we just plowed through 950s. So I haven't taken a single trade. Took 125 points orb trade. Nice. You want to go back in the living room now? Are you good? All right, let me see if my son will go watch his cartoons. Easton's just gonna join me today, fam. My son is being a little clingy this morning, and my wife is gone at an appointment, so I gotta kind of be on kid duty while we trade. On my phone. We sweeping overnight low at 21,860. Maybe. Maybe. Catching a little bit of a buy up here, coming out of those 880s up to 940s. Nice little buy up here. Coming back in these 950s here. So where price has spent a lot of time in these 950s. All this week, we spent a lot of time in these 950s. You got the hiccups? Yeah. Nice little buy up here. This is what I wanted to see here in these 950s. We might be looking at the long now. But taking a very light position. And if we get some strength, we can look to add into it. Okay, I'm going to take the long. We're 3 micros. Three micros. Seeing if we can catch a move up to potentially VWAP here. We have a headline just come out. What has happened? I don't want to get caught in news. Uh-oh, chat. I might have just got caught in something. I might have just got caught in something, chat. Hey, you're okay. You're okay. All right, we got stopped out. That was super fast stop out. Holy moly. That felt news driven. Like somebody says, do we have a talker? Is somebody talking? I don't see anybody talking. But that was a gnarly pullback there. All right, well, that long did not play out. What's wrong? What's wrong? So we're down 300. That's why I took it on a light position. I mean, look at this. This is just getting smoked now. Getting absolutely smoked. You drop it. There you go. I'm gonna pull up something for my kid to watch. That way he doesn't get restless, because he's starting to get restless. Nah, it's still pulling back here. Still pulling back pretty deep here. We might just go down and just retrace all of this, honestly. It's kind of what it's feeling like. I wanted to try to catch that buy up here at point of control and see if we just actually continue to rip higher from it, but not looking like we're going to do that. We may just continue selling all day. We're now below IB low. Could look for a buy up back above IB low here. Maybe we catch some sort of failed auction on the IB low. I mean, now it's just sinking. Absolutely getting smoked. Coming down to these low 800s, we may have room down to 817. Honestly, we come down to sweep 817s. That was a super fast stop out, chat. I think I got caught in something there. That felt like, okay, I did. There it is right there. Benefit of, actually not even a benefit. There was the headline. I knew it felt something. It didn't feel right. I knew it didn't feel right. That because I was watching Bookmap and a lot of volume came through very randomly. It showed on Bookmap, and so that explains it. Could we have continued still going lower even without the headline? Sure, but it seemed like that headline fueled that move. That's annoying. That's annoying. Today is quite witching the most option calls in a single. Yeah, I know. All right, well, let's look and see if we catch this sweep here at 817s. I know. We get a sweep at 817s. We'll look to see what happens there. That's so annoying. This is why you have stop losses, chat. That's exactly why stop losses are just important. If you're gonna enter a trade, put a stop loss on, because then a headline comes out, especially in this type of market, and then you just get absolutely smoked. That's exactly why we do it. What up, Gruff? Here come 817s, potentially. Watching for this this sweep. What's little buddy doing? He's just chilling, watching screens, playing with my phone. As much as he sees me trade, he might be a professional trader by like 10. But he might be outperforming the markets at like 10 years old. There's that sweep. IB range is crazy large. Yeah, it is. What is it? 130s, 889s. That's pretty big. Pretty big. All right, we got this sweep here. Easton, hey. He'll be my human algo. Yeah, it might be. He might be. All right, we got this sweep, catching a little bit. Chat, I'm trying to long one more time here. If we get stopped, that'll be it. That'll be it. We have a personal daily loss limit of 550 on the day. So if this hits that, we're done. We have it set to lock me out at 550. We're longing a sweep of this here and some strength coming out of it. I'd like to see this end up in a tail and we move higher. Market's pretty weak. Does that happen? I don't know. I like the idea of it. So that's what we're going to trade. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Hey. Made 365 and logged out. Nice. That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. Might get tapped. And we're tapped. All right, that's 2 stop outs, chat. We're going to call it there. We're down 488. I have no really need to, I have no reason to continue trying to trade this. I'm not seeing the market clearly today. That is what it is. Market's weak. I'm trying to long it. I'm trying to go counter trend. That just doesn't work. I'm also very distracted because I have a 1-year-old that's on crack right now. He's freaking going crazy. You can't tell. Yeah, you're going crazy, bro. You going crazy. Look at him. Dude's just a ball of energy. Yeah, we're not seeing the market clearly, chat. I think we're going to call it there. Just take the weekend. We're down 488 on these accounts. I'm not going to try to... Hey. I'm not going to try to get this, try to make it back on a Friday and blow it. It is hashtag don't fuck it up Friday. And today we're not going to fuck it up, so I'm going to lock it out. Hey. It's okay. It's okay. And my son's tweaking. My son's freaking out. My son's freaking out. Don't go full tilt. I'm not. I'm going to lock out. I'm locked out 488 down on the day. And we're locked. Call it there. Chat, I'm going to call it today. I'm going to go spend some time with my son. He's kind of wants some attention right now. So I'm gonna go spend time with him. Chat, enjoy your weekend. Remember, it's don't fuck it up Friday. Don't go tilt on a Friday. Don't go blowing the accounts. I'll see you guys on Monday. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye to the stream.